Monchi, Hogan here reporting for review. So, last week I have reviewed the Kotobukiya from Arms Girl Stylet AIS color version, which is RX Interceptor Silhouette, I believe. Not too sure, but it's pretty close. But anyway, so in the same video as last week, I also kind of teased that the next kit that I'm going to build, which is this right here. This is the RX-79G Gundam ground type EFSF first produced mobile suit, and this is actually one of my favorite mobile suit in the franchise because, well, not only that it's the most militaristic style in terms of animation where it came from, but also look how simple it is and, well, kinda, you know, tanky it is, even though it's not really tanky at all. But then I learned the truth that it is just a gym ground type with a Gundam head, and that's about it. But anyway, despite that, I do love it because it has physical weapon for the most part. I kinda love physical weapon compared to the beam weapon actually. And well, the Mobile Suit Gundam 08 MS team is actually deliver on that until a few on the later episodes where Beam start to make it introduction in there. But well, as you can see right here on the box art, as I said before, it's one of the most beautiful box art that I've ever had on my kit that I've built so far, even though part of it's a little bit of that. It got damaged a little bit, and it still has the old Bandai logo before they changed it into blue, so it's not that long ago. And as you can see right here, this particular Gundam ground type here actually use the big cannon. I really don't know what it's called, but I usually use that to chase out the boss on Gundam Versus. And it also has a machine gun, which kinda hard to use, to be honest, so I just use this instead, even though I feel like in the recent Gundam Versus it got nerfed, I feel, because I keep missing. Yeah, kinda a shame, but then again, that one is on the Easy 8. And well, let's see the side of the box here. Let's start from the bottom because it's the nearest part. So as you can see here, we have an illustration how it will look like after you build it, and some action pose right there. Hopefully it focuses out. Yeah, I mean, that's how it is. And one of my favorite features of this Gundam is that it has a backpack, which you can use as a storage for your weapons. At least in the game, I'm not sure on the kit, but hopefully it is. And you can open the backpack like that. Ooh, wow, okay. An articulated backpack. Wide range of motion and various gimmicks allow the production of powerful actions. Beam sabers are stored in the legs. I mean, I did build the Easy SR. Well, they're based on this model kit, but you cannot store your beam saber on the leg because it uses a different piece. And we have left open hand parts are attached. Okay, just saying that. So yeah, the container can store the divided 180mm cannon. Okay, that's a huge cannon by any standard. Comes with stickers. Well, don't really care about the stickers. So this is the weaponry: 180mm cannon, 100mm machine gun, 2 beam sabers, beam rifle, and a shield. So this beam rifle is actually for the Easy 8, I think, if I remember correctly. Yeah, it's been a while since I watched it. I will rewatch it at some point. This is the side. It also says www.bandaihobby.net. Same here, and I bought this from Multi Toys on the mainland, so it priced on 255,000. It's fair enough because, well, they imported it themselves. Well, let's see the top of this. It has an additional artwork which they don't use on the front. This looks more badass, but doesn't show everything, I guess, so they chose that one instead of this. So there's a bit of a history of this particular unit in the story. You can read it by yourself. I really recommend you to watch the Zevo MS team. It's really good. And well, so manufacturer, not sure, but it's probably on their main factory on Japan. Yeah, it is right here. So they produce it on the main factory over Japan. And the recommended price apparently is 1700 yen. Yes, this is usually the recommended price. But anyway, with all of that you already seen, let's go into the inside. So, oh my god, I already see the stickers and it looks really good. Let's see what this has. So this is a few parts that probably joint. Seems for the leg because how the piston looks, I'm not sure. But as you can see right here, you can pick the numbers of your squad. Oh, that's really cool. I mean, you can go with the 08, but what's the fun of that? You can pick any number you want. And you have 3 each for the smaller one. That's really nice. Even though I'm pretty sure if I try to apply the stickers, I will screw it up. So this is a transparent sticker. It's not a water slide decal, so I can just apply it immediately. So what's there? Okay, this is part of the leg, one part of the leg at least. Yeah, this is one side of it. I can see it already. Yeah, this is one side of them. So, oh wow, we use the clear part for the face. Nice. The more recent kit on that. Okay, this is the backpack, as obvious as it can get. I mean, this is the side part, I think. The back, the front, not sure, but I will see about that. And this is the poly cap. It's quite reflective, so there we go. And this is poly cap number 2. What else? What else? Oh, this is a big one right here. So what is this? A shield. I can already see the shield. The machine gun. Yes, this is the submachine gun. 100mm submachine gun. No, it's machine gun according to the manual. Even though it looks like a submachine gun. Hands. Whatever that is. Seems like a duplicate part for the feet, just like before. Part of the shield. The attachment for the shield, I think. Come on, focus. Not sure what that is, but it's interesting. So this is the stock for the, well, basically the folding skeleton stock, I think. Basically, it's just a folding stock if you want to call it easier. The grip, okay. So what's on the here? So part of the shield again, back skirt, front skirt. You can separate it on there. I don't recommend use nipper, so just use a knife to cut it. Part of the beam rifle. What else? Part of the leg. Part of the crotch. As you can see here, the crotch protection. Arms. Another part of the leg. Yeah, this has been duplicated on that. so that's why there is a smaller version of it. Shoulder armor, I think. Yeah, basically some part here. Not sure what this is, but there is a hollow point, a hollow part here. Not sure what that's for. This is probably for the hand. I can tell because usually Federation hands are kind of like this. So that's the faceplate. Well, basically the mask, just like what I'm used, but a lot cooler. I want to make one like that. So what else here? Let's see. Right. So this is a multicolored gate. So you can see there is the V-fin and what is this actually? I forgot what this is. I'm not sure. Maybe we can have a look a little bit later. There is a beam saber part here. It's a clear part as well, so that's nice. As you can see there, this is part of the waist, torso, part of the shield again. So yeah, seems like the shield will be at least 3 parts, probably more. Let's flip that over again. Part of the foot, because it's red, the only red part of it, aside from the one piece on the head, it seems. Wow, they don't even use stickers for that. That's awesome. Okay, this is the chest, this is the back of the chest. Well, basically the body part of it. Kinda wish they're in Gundam Breaker Mobile. I'm really waiting for this. I'm looking forward for this unit on the Gundam Breaker Mobile. Part of the magazine. And part of the weapon, I think. Is that a beam saber part? It is. Not sure. Oh no, it's part of the 180mm gun. Part of for the backpack attachment. Okay. Oh nice. It's a 2-piece. I can show you something later when we're done. What is that? Not sure what that is, but we'll see. And well, this kit is high quality. Ooh, I'm really liking this. So let's see the instruction manual. And apparently the only stickers that we get is for the numbering, and that's about it. Well, everything else is either you have to paint it at some point, or you can just put on the sticker because of numbers. That is very cool. And here we are with the construction, the assembly manual for it. As you can see here, this is the information for the ground type Gundam, Gundam ground type. So model number RX-79G, G standing for ground, I think. Total height is 18 meters, that's pretty tall. Weight around 52.8 ton, total weight 73 ton. Generator output, faster total propulsion, I mean. And then armor, the interesting bits here is the armaments. So what's available for it? 100mm machine gun, 180mm cannon, chest Vulcan gun. So this one right here. Oh, so that yellow part is part of the vent on the side. Wow, it's even asymmetrical. That's why I really liked it. Chest multi-launcher. What? Okay, I don't remember that on the show at some point. Maybe I missed it, I don't know. Beam rifle, beam saber, and shield. And one of my favorite part is actually the shield, because it has this part to, you know, bring it on. You can just bring it, like dragging it on, just hang it on your hand. And you have this spike thing. Not really spike actually, but you can punch with it. But mainly it's for makeshift bipod for your 180mm gun. So let's see what's the inside. Is it full color? No, it's not. I thought it will be, but nah. That is the part of the backstory for it. Alongside the pose, one of the most iconic one is this one right here. You can replicate it on the game as well. Really love that. This is the beam rifle and the machine gun. Machine gun is mostly used, actually. And that's how the backpack goes, it seems. And wow, there is a lot of stuff that I can build here. And there is some instruction on how you cut as well. I think this is a new instruction manual because it includes the QR code if you want. I'm not sure what's that QR code for. For customers in Japan only. Okay, so I'm outside of Japan, so I cannot use it. Not sure what this is. And this is the list of the gate, including the stickers. Apparently there is a stickers A, but I don't see it. Maybe I missed it somewhere. I don't know. Let me have a quick look. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I missed it somewhere, or maybe it's overlapping under that sticker sheet. I don't know. If it's missing, I'm actually kinda okay as well, because well, the more plain it is, the better actually, in my opinion. But yeah, well, I'm pretty sure it has more than one. I don't see any overlapping. Not sure. Oh, there it is. Found it. I just didn't see it earlier. There's some broken part already. And one of the part is already falling off. Wow. Okay. You can see right there. Kind of a fragile thing, huh? On that one. But it seems pretty okay. So maybe just need a little cleanup. But there's the sticker again. There it is. But I cannot show you because it's on the back like that. So a few stickers, but that's good because the more modern Bandai kits are actually using too much stickers, and it gets really annoying, especially on the part that's supposed to be folded. That's where it goes nuts. But let's see the back of the instruction manual here, since that's the other exciting part of it. Yeah, kind of like the box, but it's bigger now. You can see it more clearly. There's a beam saber, backpack. Oh wow, it's already 80 minutes. I'm just so excited just by looking at the stuff right here. 180mm cannon, machine gun, beam saber, just like before. And there is the better resolution for the pictures earlier. There. Oh wow, that is so beautiful. And here is the color guide if you want to replicate it. There you go. But yeah, that's about it for now. So I'm going to build it, and well, I'll be back after I finished it. So yeah, please stay tuned for that. Alright, after a few days of building it, because I'm trying to be as perfect as possible this time around. I really don't want to mess this one up, even though I did mess up, unfortunately. I finally done it, and look at that. It looks so good. I mean, well, obviously, let's talk about the looks first, because that's the first thing that you're seeing here. It looks so absolutely nice and really sturdy. The leg doesn't even move, arms doesn't even move. And well, the details are quite nice for a strike build without panel lining it and stuff like that. And here's the backpack, the massive backpack that you can use, including the rack. And what else? The shield, like everything looks so good, but what you're seeing here right now is not everything, because we have a lot of gimmicks actually. But first let's talk about the articulation. So head doesn't move much, it goes forward and back and up and down, and it rotates but quite limited with how it placed like that. As you can see, it got blocked by the collar, and even if I can move it, but it can do 360, but yeah. Also, speaking of look a little bit more, I did cut the safety part of the V fin because it doesn't look nice, so I just cut it with the nipper. Looks good though, nothing's broken, which is pretty fortunate of me. So yeah, it doesn't have much movement. It can go all the way around, but it got limited by a lot of stuff here, like the part of the head and stuff like that, like the snorkel camera as well. Well, part of it, because it's right there. As you can see, this one is actually for the snorkel camera, which we don't have actually. You get the idea, and the sticker is nice. So anyway, so arms can go back and forth because there is a hinge there with polycaps, and it can go 360, but it is really stiff, which surprised me actually of how stiff they are. Same goes for the other side, so you can do a shield dash if you want. It's a double jointed hand, so you can go really that far. I can straighten it up like so. And this one is rotate like so. What else? It's also can move a little bit here and there because it's a ball jointed. Let's go with the shield because you can rotate it all the way around, and you can move it as well. Okay, it's a little bit hard here because you can see here you can move it a little bit by going that, and it still can be attached, so you can extend your shield toward the front if you ever need to. And well, let's detach the shield once more. Come on, there we go. Oops. Ooh, that hurt. That's good. A little bit rough. Let's see. There is also a shield stand like here, which you can articulate as well, and you can let it stand like that. So you can put your main cannon, which I'll show you later. So there's that. Body, well, torso can move around, but if you're wearing this particular backpack, you cannot do much really because of how huge the backpack is. I mean, then again, you don't want to move it too much. The side skirt move a little bit, as you can see there as well. Not sure if I show it properly about the body movement, but should be good enough. What else? Alright, the abs crunch here, which is really nice. Front skirt is actually in the instruction is supposed to be separated, which I did, and it does nicely. If you do it correctly, one side won't be loose. Don't use nipper, because if you use nipper, you may bite off the other ball joint on it, so it will be loose. Like my previous build, it's really loose. So, but unfortunately the back skirt doesn't move. It's a solid piece, so yeah, that's kind of unfortunate, but it's okay. So let's go with the leg now. It goes front really far, so you can see you can do a kick. Okay, it's got a little bit loose there because I moved the body a little too much. It goes back, and there you go, it came off. God damn it. Okay, continuing from last time where I managed to break off my main torso here. So the leg goes back that far, as you can see, because how the back skirt built. So the side one goes that far because of the side skirt as well. If the side skirt is not there, it can go a little bit further, as you can see, like that. But that's about it. So speaking of the leg joint, hopefully I didn't make it loose again this time. So the leg joint is a double jointed knee, as you can see there. It goes really far like that. It's really good. I mean, it is really good for such a stiff unit, which I really like. And well, let's go with the leg. Goes back that far, goes front that far with the front skirt, and a little bit of movement on the toe there, as you can see. Goes side to side quite a bit, depending on the angle and the armor, as you can see there. Hopefully you can see it clearly. And well, that's about it. So let's move on to the accessory. We have the machine gun, obviously. This is the 100mm machine gun. You just slide it in off and on like so. So it's friction based and it's really tight in there. And well, the feature of this machine gun here is the side grip for the left hand. So you can make the position like this if you want. And it has a magazine, so you can detach the magazine if I do it carefully. Oh, by the way, I forgot, it has a stock as well. This particular machine gun has the stock for it. Really completely forgot about that because I'm not planning to use that stock. I will detach it because it's so bad, so flimsy. Well, I mean, it's tight, but it's easily bent, so I'll just put it off later on. Let's try to detach the magazine, as you can see there. And this particular piece is actually, okay, focus. This particular piece is actually part of the side skirt. So if I try to do this properly, I can detach the side skirt. Come on, as you can see there, and put it on the machine gun as well, and vice versa. So let's just put the other one back on there. Here you go. So as you can see, you can make a cinematic one with this by making sure they can reload, which is a pretty good detail. So that's one, and obviously the shield, as you already seen it already. So what else? It doesn't look much right now, but I'll show you there's a lot more than that. So we have an open hand, so you can slap your enemies with this if you want, because the left side is actually for beam saber, well, a grip as well. And then we also has this. This is the beam rifle, which is an optional part actually, because most of the time the ground type Gundam in the animated series of EA thing is actually using the machine gun more than the beam rifle. In fact, the last few episodes is the one where they start featuring this. And well, that's already when Shiro has his ground type Gundam become, well, turned into the Easy 8 Gundam, which is also the RX-79. It's just a little bit modification here and there. So the hand is actually not slidable because it has a trigger guard, as you can see. So you have to detach the hand for here, and then well, basically placing the hand like that. It's very easy to do. As you can see there, now I have the beam rifle on. So is that it? Not really, because if you already know how ground type Gundam works, they have a few hidden places to hide some of their equipment. Well, aside from the obvious backpack right here, which is a pretty huge one, we have here like here, which is the beam saber storage. That's just, well, it's actually opened up a little bit, but because it's HG, it's just detachable. So you have a pair of these. I'm just going to take it off for now. Can I move it up a little bit? No, I can't. I don't think I can. Yeah, you can make it look like it's open a little bit, I think. Maybe, I don't know how to do it. Who knows? And then the other side also has that beam saber storage as well. So it has dual beam saber, unlike your traditional Gundam, which has it on the backpack. The RX-78-2 has it on the backpack. This one has on the leg. So we have two of this beam saber handle, and what you can do is to attach the beam saber effect, which also available in transparent, which is really nice right here. Now let's just attach both of them just to show you what it looks like. As you can see, now I have two very long beam saber effect because it's almost as high as he is. Yeah, it's really high, damn it. That is really high for a beam saber effect. Wow, okay. I don't really expect that actually. And remember the hand that we detached earlier? It's the same one as this because this is the left hand version. And well, since both are the same, you can just slide it in and make sure it's on the thicker part of the blade, and now you have the beam saber. And it will fall off as much as you shake it. Okay, don't hit it because it will break if I do that too much. I mean, well, hit the particle because the pack is really small on this. So that's fine though. It's really nice. As you can see there, the beam saber effect is a clear part, as you can see. Well, it doesn't show it really well on the camera, but it is what it is. And well, for the main weaponry is here on the backpack. Now, as you can see, I already destroyed it once. So anyway, to use this backpack, all you must do is to detach it. So hopefully I can do this properly. Just slide it off. I'm not going to use backpack after this, it seems. So now we have the backpack, and by the way, there is a gimmick as well on this. If you don't want to use the backpack right here and you want to you don't want to put it any other way, you can just flip it, slide it, come on, and flip it one more, and well, it's in storage mode basically. Now for the backpack. Now what you see here is actually a storage for the weapon, the big weapon that you get. So just flip this up and this one goes down. As you can see, this is how the weapon looks. Currently in storage mode because, well, it is a long gun. I really love this gun. I always use it on Gundam Versus, and you'll see why. So we have the magazine, which just stick on there. Okay, it's a little harder to do it on camera. Just want to show you a little bit. It stick right there on the back, so you can just take it off, and there you go. And now for the weapon assembly, this is a little bit harder. You need to slide it off outside, as you can see there. And now it's basically an empty storage. Put that aside for now. Now this is a 4-part weapon, well 5 including the magazine, but well, it's a magazine. Obviously it's a different thing. So you have a few parts, which is starting from here. This is the receiver, and this is the barrel. Well, these two are barrel actually. Just slide it off each one of them, so you can start assembling it after you're done. And this is the trigger one, the most rear end of it. So what you should do is to assemble it. And yes, they also had to assemble it when they're on the field. Even though the Gundam versus make it look so easy, because they just throw it up in the air and just switch it. Which is really silly, but it's really cool, you know. I mean, warfare doesn't have to be realistic in media, you know. So just attach that to there. Okay, maybe I forgot to show you a little bit. Okay, give me a moment. It is a tight assembly, but as you can see, you just need to slide it onto the slot there. As you can see, it has the slot. Hopefully you can see it, come on. It has slot like that, and also for the gun. Now just slide it in. Okay. It's a little... I did it once, so why can't I do it twice? Okay, there we go. Slide it in, and well, that's the first part of it. I recommend you to do it like that, because if you try to assemble the barrel first, it's become too long and you're risking breaking it, because it's such a long barrel. As you can see there, the barrel attached just like that. Now you have a third of the part of it. So now, okay, you don't use this because this is the weapon placement. You can just put it back on the box storage. And this one also goes slide in, just like so. And you have a completed gun, somewhat. And it is really beautiful. Now all you have to do is to reload the magazine, obviously. So what you do is just, you see the slot right there? Just put it on like that. There you go. Now this is the completed gun, but it's not ready to use because you obviously cannot use this trigger right here because how it looks. Well, just flip it on. That's cool. And it also has the foregrip as well, so you can see there the side grip basically. Now you're ready to use, and well, as for the kind of hand that can use this, is obviously the same hand as this, so let's try to take that off for now. Now this particular hand is designed to be detachable easily, so if I want to make this into this right here, it can, but it won't go all the way in with the grip. So yeah, I have another machine gun which I'll show you after this, which from the other build that I've done way before, which is the EZSR. Okay, this is a little bit hard to do on camera, as always. So what you do is to attach it back again, right there. Come on, there you go, and perfect. Now you're ready to use the gun, and pop it in, and there you go. Oh wow, the hand is so sturdy, it can use this particular gun, I mean, it's not that heavy, but the way it works, it's so long, right? So the center of gravity is pushed toward the front, and the hand is still really sturdy. It doesn't budge at all. I mean, the gun will break if I move it too much, obviously, but would you look at that? That is awesome! This is why I love the big guns on this thing. It just works so well. So I'm just going to pop that off. I want to use the gun instead. So what I can do is lower it a little bit, move it to the side. I mean, it will be easier if I just detach the entire thing. But, well, oh no, I think I break something in there, didn't I? Okay, I didn't break it. Now just rotate it. Come on, I want to use the gun. I really want to use the gun. Guiding the hand is so hard. I mean, oh no, the hand is falling off, of course. Well, this is the best I could do. Kinda like leaning back, shooting anti-air. It's really hard because the way they are constructed for the guns, at least, is kinda making it hard to, you know, keep it on the proper way. But you can make this, but you know, could try to make it to a pose like that, but yeah, it doesn't work really that well, isn't it? I mean, it can, but I just don't know how to do it properly, and how the gun pose is so awkward as well. So yeah, now about the box then a little bit. So the box here, since the gun is outside, you can just store it in there and basically call it a day. How does it? Like this. Yep, there we go. And then just flip it. Just put it somewhere on its back if you want, and you can put the gun on there if you want to, but since I'm stuck at posing and this time it's somewhat difficult on my end with this particular gun, I'm just going to use the submachine gun. And well, speaking of submachine gun, I'll just show you the other submachine gun I have, which is right here. This is from the EZSR. It's in the gate, well, in this Pro, but you don't use this on the EZSR because obviously you won't use it at all anyway, because, well, you use the beam rifle and other stuff in there. So yeah, but as you can see, it's the same machine gun except with this grip right here, and it has an additional pack to keep it on there, despite the fact that it's on the same width. But because how the grip is constructed, you may need to do some modification if you want to put it in there, or you just use the awful grip hand in there. But here's the thing, the magazine here is not available on the EZSR, but you can use the same magazine onto this submachine gun as well. As you can see there, it's fully compatible. And yeah, that's about it. So how do I think about the build? It is pretty fun to build, obviously. It's a lot straightforward than the stylet that I reviewed 2 weeks ago. But as you can see, it's still compatible. I'm just going to put it back, and I'm planning to customize it a little bit without painting, obviously, because, well, I don't know how to paint. and don't want to ruin too much of it. So I'm just going to do a little bit modification here and there. And well, obviously, this can just go off. Don't need you. I mean, I know I want to respect the kit a lot more, but some part just doesn't work for me. I prefer it without the stock anyway, it looks better. So yeah, really love the kit. It's just mounting the gun is, well, the big gun to be more precise, the 180mm cannon is a little bit of a hassle. So I'll just stick with the submachine gun.